Welcome back to Drak's Sarcastic Guide to Hellfire Citadel for the extremely latecomers. Socrethar, the Eternal. This boss honestly simply serves as a token tier boss for beating Gorefiend. It would be surprising if this took your group more than maybe 1-2 nights of progression. The fight is largely unchanged from Heroic with the exception of the first phase. Phase 2 is actually easier, thanks Blizz. You want 2 tanks, 3 to 4 healers, and a decent amount of range and some melee. Set up markers like we have here. Range will begin on the first marker and progress down the line to the subsequent one when a Shadow Crash occurs. The first Shadow Crash will spawn an ad that fixates the closest target to it. This can and will happen in melee sometimes, so if you see the purple swirly, run the fuck away from it. The Shadow Crash is simply a kill mechanic. Sorry, sneezed off. Don't stand in it. Literally, 0 brain power. Pay attention. A hunter should move in near the new purple ad that spawned, wait for the cast bar to appear, and at this point, book it away from the ad. Not toward the range group, kite it. It has a massive cone in front of it that will do lethal damage to anyone inside. Range, beat the shit out of this thing to 50% HP, and then alternate stuns. We have a rogue shadow step to it and do rogue bullshit, and then we have a pally hodge it. Tanks. Assuming you aren't wearing paper armor, you can easily soak 2 reverberations without any soakers. I popped IBF and Rune Tap, and my pally used pally bullshit. Once Soccerguy pops out of Megatron, go ahead and pick him up and truck him to the red portal. This phase is largely identical to Heroic except for range get targeted with the Gift of Green Death Circles. Set up a melee interrupt order as letting one of these casts go off is probably a wipe. Time list and ring on the first Dominator. The time between Dominators is ridiculously long on Mythic. Exploit this by murdering his face quickly and then spending the remaining time on the boss. Ranged. Kill ads. Like always. DKs can grip the lone ad guy in or just simply interrupt and taunt it. Melee, cleave this fucker down and get back to staring at Soccerguy's ass. If you win the lottery and the portal doesn't move, yay! If it does, move to it. I know. Hard. The robot driver basically does the same thing as Heroic, except you do insane damage to the boss. So yeah, do that. Put up a nice ocean of fire so that the range can actually murder the ghosts. We have our locks handle that. That's basically it. Enjoy your free tier, decent weapons, and a hilariously overpowered agi trinket that you should probably DE and taunt your melee agi users with.